Hello again. When couples come in for therapy, or even individuals for that matter, who want to work on their relationship, one of the key things that we discuss and try to understand is what is their definition of a relationship. What are the components, or what I would call as what are the pillars of a relationship? Many couples are typically surprised to realize that their definition of a relationship is very different from their partner's definition of a relationship. I am Kala Balasubramanian, counseling psychologist and psychotherapist, founder of Inner Dawn Counselling. In this video, let me share the framework that I usually offer, a set of pillars that need to be there to support a strong and healthy relationship. When even one of these pillars are damaged, it does shake up the relationship, impacting the stability. Are you curious to know what these pillars are? These pillars are commitment, trust, respect, and communication. So let's jump right in and talk about each one of them in detail. Number one, commitment. Commitment has 4 layers the way I see it. First layer would be legal commitment. That means when a couple get married, then it is a legally documented or legally valid relationship that also has a legal contract. Here, both the partners get specific rights and responsibilities, and if they want to get separated, then they need to go legally and or look for a legally valid process to get divorced. Number 2 would be social commitment. If you are committed to each other, or maybe you live together, then you also take up a social commitment to present yourself as a couple. That also means that you may have to interact with each other's families or friends, or if you have children, then you also take up parental responsibilities as well. The third layer of commitment would be emotional support and commitment. That means here you commit to address each other's reasonable needs, which may include love, affection, care, concern, support, and so on. To be there for each other physically, mentally, emotionally, financially, both in good times and bad times, take care of each other, share responsibilities with each other, etc. It is also a support to and a commitment to not seek or not offer this kind of support outside of the relationship that would make your partner uncomfortable or without your partner's consent. In a relationship, what is okay and what is not okay, and what are the boundaries of your relationship, is something that the two people who form the couple, they define it. The fourth layer is sexual commitment. To be able to address each other's reasonable sexual needs, and a commitment to not look for sexual experiences or sexual gratification outside of the relationship without your partner's consent if you are in a monogamous relationship. And if you are in an ethical non-monogamous relationship, then the commitment is to stick to the agreed upon rules of your relationship. The second pillar is trust. It is said that it takes years to build trust, but a moment to break it, and forever to rebuild the trust. To build trust, it is important that both partners remain open and honest with each other. Trust also means keeping to your words and promises, sticking to your commitments, and taking action accordingly, not making tall promises and then renege on it. It also means being consistent with what you do and what you believe in, saying what you mean and meaning what you say. being honest about your emotions, and admitting to your mistakes and not repeating it, so on. Many people think that sharing partial information or withholding some information or telling some white lies, which in their opinion doesn't hurt the other person, etc., does not damage the relationship. But in truth, it does damage the relationship. Maybe I'll do a different video focusing on this topic. But for now, when there are many lies being told or many half-truths being told, then what happens is subsequently at some point of time, your partner will figure it out. And after that, they will not be able to trust this, that anything that you tell now or anything that you ever told was ever the truth. The third pillar would be respect. Without respect, there is no relationship. When you respect your partner, then there is a space for them to be who they are, to hold and express their opinions and preferences, even if it is very different from yours. To respect also means you look and understand each other's values and beliefs, and that both of you also know that you would consider each other's choices, preferences, comfort level, etc., discuss with each other, and arrive at a consensus for any significant decisions. Respect also is about valuing each other and valuing what both of you do and valuing what both of you do for the relationship as well. It is also about sometimes talking and interacting about each other's family as well respectfully, staying away from any disrespectful behavior. It could be physical violence or emotional abuse, put downs, insults, name calling, sarcasm, manipulation, to stay away from any of these behaviors. Respect means that you both feel safe in each other's presence, to be who you are and feel accepted by your partner. The fourth pillar would be effective communication. Effective communication is not about your communication skills, but how effective you are able to use that skill to communicate clearly and precisely and be truly understood by the other. So this is the pillar that enables the other pillars to stay strong. The damage to the relationship typically first shows up in this pillar as a communication breakdown. Couples need to be able to communicate positively about how they appreciate each other, how they value each other, how they are important for each other, and how they can rely and be interdependent on each other. At the same time, couples also need to be able to have a difficult conversation, have a conflict, but still be able to convey their point of view to each other and understand each other's point of view and together arrive at a resolution. It also means you should be able to clarify misunderstandings, if any, and take responsibility for one's own actions or inactions and apologize if needed. You need to be able to understand your own emotions, and that's when you will also be able to communicate it and attempt at understanding each other's emotion. And that is very important, to be able to empathize with each other in order to, and most importantly, to address each other's needs. So I talked about the 4 pillars of a relationship: commitment, trust, respect, and communication. Remember, your relationship is like a house that is built on these pillars. The pillars are somewhere also interconnected. That means when there is a damage to one, it will somewhere result in some damage to the others also. And when the damage is left unaddressed for a long time, then it will ultimately impact your relationship significantly. Well, if you have not subscribed to our channel yet, do subscribe by clicking on that subscribe button below. And I will see you soon with another video which will be of your interest. See you.